Welcome back everyone to another mod showcase, and today we're going to be doing a review for Hot Kettles mod, which adds kettles into Minecraft. I could also read the overview from the mod page, and it says, add decorative and functional drinks to Minecraft. They are colorful, give you potion effects, and add a nice dimension of coziness to the game. And I would say for the testing of this mod, there are some bugs, so I would still consider it as a work in progress mod. And if you do go to the mod page, it does have like other crafting recipes. It also teaches you how to make the kettles and everything. But I'm just going to show you guys in real time if you do install this mod, because it works incompatible with the Farmer's Delight or any cooking mods. So I just look at it as, I'm just going to look at this mod as very adaptable, and it just adds the aesthetic of coziness. But anyways, so we have this chest with our items in here that we're going to be going through today. So we have is the clay mug. If you want to know how to craft those, it's going to vary from mod pack to mod pack or based on the challenges. But if you go to the mod page, this is how you make the clay mug. And if you want to smelt it, just put it through a furnace to get yourself the empty mug. And for the kettle, all you just need is some iron ingots, and then you got yourself a kettle. So we have some drinks over here. I basically placed these down just to, I guess, taste test, just to test the drinks. But in order to pick up the drinks, you can just break them, or you can just place them down as the aesthetic. But I know for the warm drinks, they kind of have like a visual glitch or a bug with purple and black boxes. I'm not sure what's up with that, but I don't know, because it's still a work in progress mod. But anyways, so let me just try one of these drinks out, because they actually do give you potion effects, but I'm very unsure of the effects itself because I haven't really taste tested it yet before. But if I scroll down, they might give me regeneration, I think, but I think it's best to taste test for science. So this is apple cider, which gives me regeneration for 10 seconds. This is actually pretty good, but I think all you just need is an apple, and then you're fine. And then we have is bitter water, which requires, I guess, cocoa beans, which gives you haste for 45 seconds. That's like a good amount of time. And then we have a cup or a mug of poison. I mean, who is going to drink this? I think you can probably fool your friends with a different label. Instead of calling it poison, you can maybe just change it over to, like, I don't know, green juice or green apple. And if they drink it, they get poison, nausea, and you just have to suffer the consequences. And then if you want to remove the effect, just drink a cup of or a mug of milk to remove the debuffs. So there's still a lot to work with this mod. And over here, we have the kettles. So we have the kettle sitting on the furnace, a cauldron full of lava, and a fire pit, because I think for these kettles, you have to warm them up. Like some kettles, you could warm them up and you can just get better effects, or you can just put the fluids in there and then they're fine. So say, like I think I already have these ingredients already right here, just for me to try for 3 of these examples. So we have the furnace. So in order for us to use it, we have to first, I'm just going to set it to as a, I'm actually thinking about what I'm going to set it to. I think what I'm going to do is get a bucket of water, because in order to fill these kettles, if you try to interact with them, you can say it says use water bucket, milk bucket, lava bucket, or cactus on kettle to fill. So I think for this one, I'll try apple, and it will turn it into a water kettle. You can see that it has a different retexture. It turns into a water kettle. And if I add apple, it turns into apple kettle. And it says all you got to do is put fire, lava, or lit furnace under the kettle to heat it up. And if you want to heat up this kettle with the furnace, you got to put something to cook it. And now it says collect liquid with an empty mug. It's kind of funny that it's kind of instant. Like once you burn something, it instantly warms up. But once you have an empty mug in your hand, we got ourselves the hot cider instead of the warm cider that we had. And if I try to place it down, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's basically a visual glitch. I mean, in the mod page, it actually shows the smoke and everything. But it could just mean my mod pack is kind of, not mod pack, my instance might be messed up. But for this hot cider, it actually has better effects. So the regeneration, instead of being regular, it's regeneration 2 if it was hot water or hot cider. And now I'm going to try cactus and whatever this concoction is. So for this one, I'm just going to put a cactus in here because they say you can just immediately put a cactus in there. And it says collect liquid with an empty mug. Then you got yourself just poison. I mean, I don't know why would anybody want to make poison, but it's kind of funny. And you can also see there's a little meter here too. So you can see like how many uses it has. So you can see like it's still like kind of there, but once you use it all up, you got to refill it all over again. But actually, I do want to try something. So if I do like this, yeah. So if you do use it up, it reverts back to a regular kettle. That's actually very interesting. Like little indicators that tell you that it's being utilized. But I would say for the cactus one, it's going to be a little bit confusing because it kind of looks similar, but it just has a green bar in it. It could be very deceiving. Last but not least, we're going to try the rose bush, the dandelion, and the glowstone dust. And I think for this one, this gives us something a little bit special. But I don't know. I'm not sure I'm supposed to put it in a certain way. I may have to look at the recipe again. So let me just scroll down because... Oh yeah, so I think all we just got to do is just get some regular hot water. I guess that's what it is, just get some regular hot water. Actually, speaking of which, I want to try what happens if I drink regular hot water. Oh, it's nothing. I thought it was going to like... I guess gives me like refreshness or something, or I guess mouth burn. That'd be kind of funny. But this is what I'm crafting here is the fairy tea. This one has effects. I'm trying to see what effects does it have. So let me just scroll down to the mod page real quick. Okay, so this is the fairy tea. So for this fairy tea, it gives you speed, jump boost for 20 seconds, regeneration and levitation for 5 seconds. So let's just try it because it's called fairy tea for a reason. So let me just drink it. Look at that. It's so good that it makes us float temporarily. But I would say this is still useful in some cases. And last but not least, I'm really going to try something that's very stupid for science, which is drinking a kettle of lava or a cup of lava. So once you drink this, you know what happens. We burn to death. Look at that. But at least we didn't like burn indefinitely. Let me try easy mode. If you just drink this out of being funny. Wow, that barely did anything. I mean, if you drink a cup of lava, I mean, it's like you can literally just shake off the pain. Like, you want something spicy, just drink some cup of lava. But I think that's all for the showcase. Like, it's basically just kettles, cups. It's a nice brewery that you can work with. You can add this to Farmer's Delight or any culinary type mod. But I do view this as a quality of life mod because it adds coziness and it brings the aesthetic of brewery. And you can kind of pair this up with Let's Do trilogy mods like Let's Do Meadow and something like that. And you can just have a lot of, you know, people that just come to your place and just drink until they either die from poison or just from burning from the inside out. I also want to give credit to the developer Slainlite for making this mod, because this mod is very interesting once you add the features such as the kettle and the mug, and all you just gotta do is just get your nice drink, enjoy, and just let the effects wear, and then you just look at the sunset. I mean, this is the pure definition of being cozy. If you guys find this video helpful in some way, then I'm very thankful for your time. But until then, I'm going to be showcasing another mod, but I'm not sure what mod I'm going to be showcasing next because there's so many mods on CurseForge just for me to go through. But until then, see you guys soon with another one, and goodbye.